Record. Hello and welcome to the Overcome Yourself podcast. As you know, my name is Nicole and I am here with the amazing Brenda Adelman. Did I say that correctly, Brenda?
Adelman, not bad though.
Okay, Adelman. Okay. Thank you. So I'm so excited to have you here with us, Brenda. I want you to tell me all about you and your story, because you are all about overcoming yourself, huh? So just tell us about you.
Yeah, it's definitely about overcoming myself and overcome what life throws at you. Well, let's see. I'm going to start with, I'll just 90 seconds of my story. Grew up in Brooklyn with a Jewish wannabe Italian father who taught me how to drive a Cadillac when I was 6 and how to shoot a gun when I was 10. A Bohemian who took me traveling with her all over the world and read Shakespeare to me from the time I was 3 years old as a bedtime story. Big characters, big laughs, big love. And then this happened, which is true, as it all is. In 1995, my father, who I adored, shot and killed my mother. And then within a month, moved in with my aunt, my mother's sister. And it's kind of like Shakespeare's Hamlet. His father is killed by his uncle and his uncle marries his mother. But that piece is about death and destruction. And my life since then has been about the power of forgiveness.
Wow. Wow, that's so powerful. So how did you overcome yourself in that? Because that's big. That's like, I don't even know what to say.
Yes. What I would say is that before that happened, I was living one life. I was living a life of I was acting. I was in acting class and stuff like that. I remember finding acting in New York City and just being like, oh my God, I can express my feelings. This is amazing. But I was still living a very small life. And I was trying to fix my parents. They were still married. I was like, if I could, it sounds bad, but it's like almost like taking the role of the husband or the wife, being there for them, not in some weird sexual way, but being there to be like,
Right.
I'm going to make you happy. I'm going to be there for you. And so I really wasn't living my life. I was just kind of doing what I thought you do. You get a job, get a little bit of, fun in acting class. And then you're just there for your parents who are completely overwhelming you with their emotions and stuff like that. Cause I love them so much. So anyway, it was devastating. The loss was completely devastating. And I remember I broke up with my fiance. I was living in California at the time and just muscling my way through things, going back to New York to lawyers, go through the home I grew up in and things like that. And it was a couple of years later that I started writing my feelings down on the pages of my journal during my sleepless nights. And they were raw and they were angry because I was trying to jump to forgiveness, right? Everyone, you got to forgive. But I didn't really know what that meant. So I was like on the surface trying to even have a relationship with my father. Often I would be like taking it out on myself. I wasn't someone who would lash out. I would lash in. I would overeat. I would overexercise. I would not want anyone to see me because in reality, I was so angry. And I started writing. My anger was coming out on the pages and I was writing poetry. And I'd wake up the next morning and be like, who wrote that? I define myself as a nice person. And actually, it was that writing that started me into, first of all, having such compassion for myself for what I had been through. And then I was in an acting class and I was really drawn to tell my story on stage, terrified, like, oh my God, everyone's going to judge me. I'm so damaged because of what happened. This is my secret. And then the very first time I put it up, I wrote out those poems into a scene, into like a short piece. When I put it up on stage in one of these top acting classes, I didn't get judgment. I got love, standing ovation. A director wanted to work with me. People told me they didn't have my story, but they had other stories where they had not forgiven someone. And there was something in what I was sharing, even though I wasn't in a place of forgiveness yet, that helped people heal their past. For me, the ending of that piece was, will I ever love and trust again, in the beginning. And now this show, which I've done all over the world, is about the power of forgiveness.
That is so amazing. I love how you talked about how forgiveness was something that you thought you had to jump to, and it's a process. We have to process all the things that come with forgiveness, right? Because it's not just one thing that you just, it's not a balloon that burst, right?
Right. And actually what I realized, because I ended up writing a book about my forgiveness process in 2009, because I would do the show and then people would be like, but how did you how did you forgive? And I have this ceremony in there, and I did go and get a master's degree in spiritual psychology. That's like after I put my show up, I realized, shit, I gotta heal some of this, because I'm doing it, people are laughing, people are crying, and oops, it froze for a minute. Frozen, can
I hear
you
you.
hear me? Oh, Zoom. Okay, I can talk for a minute and hopefully it'll come back. Otherwise, I'll come back phone.
Here, let me stop my video.
I lost my train of thought. So you can keep going. It's frozen, completely frozen.
Can you hear me?
All right. Let me call in on my phone.
I can still hear you. Hello. Oh, no.
Oh, I don't see you now.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
I am here.
Yay! Okay, I can hear you.
Oh my God, I think we might have to do it on here. I literally just got an extender 2 days ago to make my Zoom better. Instead of it being better, it just kicked me off. I'm trying to see how I can make myself bigger. I can't see myself.
Recording in progress.
Great. Now there's two of me.
Well, then I'm gonna remove the other one.
Which,
I see you, I guess, on your phone, on your new one.
yeah, I want to say, I wouldn't, for some reason, I'm not seeing the video of you or me on, oh, wait, on the computer. I just wanted to see me big, but it's fine. It's probably fine. Okay. Shoot, it's going to pop up again. It's just, it kicked me off and now it's, wait, let me see if I can get out of there. Okay. I just shut it. Okay. So we're just on here. Hopefully that's all right. God damn it. I don't know if there's a way to cut through, like just cut that together with this.
Oh, yeah. That's no problem. Oh, dang it. I lost you again. Oh man.